What's up, guys? It's your boy T. Today I want to talk about Mamamax. If you don't know who Mamamax is a YouTuber with about 759k subscribers. He's a YouTuber that posts about people who are EDP. He made a video called "This is the greatest cancellation of all time," where he calls out this guy and also calls out Peguinz0. The reason he called out Peguinz0 is because he was trying to message Peguinz0 on Discord, but Peguinz never got back to him. It was kind of like that Eminem song, "Dear Slim, I wrote to you, but you never came read back." That's kind of what it is. I got that from I ain't gonna lie, I got that joke from Sensitive Society. But anyway, it pretty much was kind of up in arms about how the fact that Peguinz didn't answer him. So he's like, okay, what's the best thing I can do? I'll call out Peguinz. And a part of me feel like this was not the right play. I feel like his intentions are well. He wants to help people who are in situations like this, but the way he went at it by calling out Peguinz was just not the right play. So to go into the video, he's calling out this guy named Camden Gerard Davis. He's this man who is apparently a werewolf god. Yes, a werewolf god. And take it a little bit more serious, I know, but yeah, I don't know what to say about that part. But he was pretty much attracting younger women like around 16, 15, people that would usually be into that stuff. So like, it's stuff that people that be into Twilight Zone and everything like that. So he was really going into that, and he know there was an audience for that. So he pretty much preyed on people who are into that stuff. And so he had got a couple of victims, and the video is supposed to honestly be about this man. However, the way the video is made now, it feels like this was supposed to be 2 separate videos, 3 separate videos. Honestly, this should have just been about him, but this video goes everywhere but about the pedophile. So the reason I say this is because it takes away attention from this actual genuine bad person. The focus is not even on him or the victims no more. The focus is on the drama that you caused between you and Peguinz. So I don't know nothing about Gerard Davis. All I know is he a werewolf god. That's it. And he has a sex cult. But other than that, I don't know any other information. I should know more about this predator. I should know more information about him. But I don't know nothing compared to what I know about what was happening on the internet. So after he talks a little bit about Camden Gerard Davis, he then goes into the subject about how internet is so distracted by these things, these miscellaneous things that goes on, mundane stuff that goes on, stuff about like how Sniper Wolf and people talking about Sniper Wolf and all the crazy drama she be in. But the thing is, that drama wasn't crazy. That drama was, she committed an actual crime. She showed off somebody's location, address on her Instagram, and she has a influence on people. Now granted, nobody has done nothing stupid to go to Jack's Film's house, but Jack's Film is still a victim. And this video is supposed to be talking about the people that Camden Gerard Davis had made victims, but then you turn around and make fun of another victim of a different crime. They are both victims. Both groups are victims. You shouldn't be making fun or poking fun and making light of the situation that happened with Sniper Wolf. And don't get me wrong, is it just a little bit more serious about these kids being abducted? Yes, of course, but don't belittle a victim. That's just not right. And I'm not the only person that actually feel the same way. There's even a person in his comment section that says, "As a CSA survivor, I really worry your good intention reflect as emotional manipulation in your messages to Charlie. Using words like heroic to describe his actions if he were to take part in this immediately gives the impression of a false dilemma. Yes, this is important. Yes, his help and audience could vastly aid the situation, but who are you to dictate this? For all you know, he has his own CSA trauma. Would this then be appropriate to pester him about privately and publicly? Does that make him a bad person for not disclosing that to you? I know your intentions are pure, but bringing down other victims of crimes like Jack's Films in the process helps no one and hurts your cause. Please soften your approach to those you ask for help. Otherwise, it only hurts fellow survivors. Your work is really important and I am so grateful for it. But these topics are things that need diligent research and protocols. It's unrealistic to expect YouTubers to understand or know how to handle these topics. At the end of the day, YouTubers are just normal people like you and me. So not everybody's going to understand this stuff or even know how to talk about this stuff with care. Not everybody knows how to do that, and it's just a lot to be expecting. saying, yes, they do have an influence and they can provide some influence because people watch them, but I don't feel like they'll be helping. If anything, it might help a little bit to get the awareness out there, but it's not going to have this effect that you generally think it's going to have. If you choose to talk about this stuff, then talk about it, but not everybody else has to talk about it. You have to be the martyr sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta do at it alone. Sometimes you gotta go at it alone and just do you. But at the end of the day, that doesn't make other people bad people or whatever. It's just sometimes you gotta do it yourself. There's some things you just gotta do yourself. Some things that other people just not gonna be interested in doing. And it doesn't have nothing to do if they are bad or a good person. It just, some people are just not cut out to do it or just do not want to do it, which is completely fine. However, if you want to do this stuff, keep on going and do it. Don't expect other people to do it with you. Another thing that he does talk about in this video is how he feels creators should spread word, how there are predators out there and everything like that, which I feel creators do that generally. Whenever there's a bad person on the internet and creators find out about it, they usually post about it. If it's a danger to people, they will post about it. Yes, they might, for the most part, always post about funny stuff, but if something serious happened, there's a handful of creators that will go out their way to go ahead and talk about whatever, right? EDPs and other people for that matter. There's been bad people on the internet, and I've seen countless amounts of creators, big and small, talk about these guys and help spread awareness. So I feel like they do that. Now, they might not do it to the stance of like this guy you're talking about, but there are people that probably do talk about it. They might not be as big as these other people, but they do talk about it. So I feel, with that being said, you should group up with people who have similar ideas and similar goals like you. If they want to get these pedophiles off the streets, that's the people you should be working with, not people who actively go on the internet to just hee ha ha on the internet, because that's what most people do. Most people want to escape from real life, and nothing is wrong with that. And you kind of belittle people and make people feel bad for the fact that they just want to get on here to just watch content and just laugh. Not everybody can cover sensitive topics, like I said before, and some people just like to hear about that drama, or some people like to just watch people play games and laugh with their friends. They escape the real life. Because let's be honest, real life is not fun. It's not. Some people have fun in real life, but most people's real life is not fun. So if they're able to get on YouTube and just escape and hear about this stupid YouTube drama, that's fun. That's awesome. Not everybody wants to hear about just topics you talk about, and that's completely fine. Don't belittle the fact that they don't want to hear about it. So now I want to talk a little bit about the whole Peguinz part of this video. And this is why I'm saying this could have been two different videos. You pretty much took away the main focus of the video. What this video should have been, this video right here, it should have been how Gerard Davis has been pretty much kidnapping kids and having them in his sex cult and sex slaves and everything like that. And then you could have went into the fact that people are not knowledgeable about this because the internet is pretty much distracting people by these things going on. Even though we hear about this stuff anyway, there's some stuff that might be happening, you know, domestically around us, and we might not even know. You could have made this video focused on Gerard Davis. Then you could have made another video where you called out Peguinz or called out creators in general and saying, hey, can you use your platform for more than just hee and ha ha? Creators choose what they want to do with their content. If they want to make videos by hee and ha ha, they can make videos by hee and ha ha. Internet drama is funny. Let's keep it real. And I'm not saying these stuff with the kids is not important, but internet drama is funny. And another thing I want to say with this before I go into the clip of Peguinz, all you did was cause drama. You saying that people are always focused on drama, the most recent drama, but you just caused drama because you were going at it with Peguinz, calling him out. You just caused drama. So you went against your own saying. You went against what you just said and you just made more drama. Now the focus is not on what you're trying to talk about or what you're trying to prove or what you're trying to accomplish. Is focused on the fact that you called out Peguinz. Even the video before he changed it, because he changed the thumbnail in the video title. The title was this is the greatest cancellation of all time at Peguinz0, and had a picture of Peguinz0. Instead of being about Gerard Davis, it's about Peguinz. people click on the video and it's like, okay, this is about Peguinz. Oh, Peguinz is a pedophile. They assume things because of what the content you post on a regular. It is just weird, man. You should have changed it up. It shouldn't have been about this. It should have been 2 separate videos, just like Colleen Bowser. Just 2 separate videos. And it would have canned the whole confusion that people have, because some people were confused and thought maybe Peguinz was a pedophile.
Stop ignoring Mamamax. Yeah, so here, you want me to talk about it a little bit? That rubbed me the wrong way. We talked like a month ago about like what he was working on in his investigation. And then apparently when I had COVID, he messaged me a couple times and I never saw it. And now he's taken that as me ghosting him and ignoring his very important mission. And it really rubs me the wrong way. Instead of just he jumping to the most extreme possible explanation for me not seeing it.
And the reason I played this clip, one, so you know that Peguinz did actually see this, because I already brought up something about it, and 2, this just sets a bad precedent now, because this how you handle this situation. You handled this in a bad way. You couldn't, I get it, he didn't answer, but you just jumped to conclusions and made this video when you didn't have to even call him out. If he didn't see it, he just didn't see it. You just keep on pushing and do what you're trying to do and focus on you. But you so worried about what he doing. Like, you shouldn't have did that. So even if you wanted to work with other YouTubers to help you, and I'm pretty sure Charlie would have helped you if you handled this the right way. But now that you handled it like this, who's to say other YouTubers are going to be willing to help you when you just did this? So that's my thought process on this whole thing. I think he should have handled the situation a lot better. Also, another thing I didn't like, this is like a personal thing for me, so maybe not too many people really care too much about it. I don't like the fact that he got this deep voice thing on his voice for his videos, because I feel like you should take this a little bit more serious and use your actual voice. If you're talking about a conversation like this, it's real sensitive, you should use your actual voice. It feel like we're watching an anonymous video from back in the day, or that you're the guy from Saw or something. You should have just took it a little bit more serious. The whole deep voice thing, that just doesn't work for me. I feel like if you're talking about situations like this, it should have been taken care of with more care. But that's just me.
We are bombarded with headlines about celebrity feuds, influencer scandals, and the latest entertainment gossip. These stories dominate our screens, our conversations, and our minds, creating a smokescreen that hides the harsher realities faced by countless individuals around the world.
Like, you can't tell me this don't feel like an anonymous video. You just take yourself a little too serious, in which you should take yourself serious. But with this voice, like I sent this video to my friend and he watched it. He couldn't even take it serious. If it wasn't for the fact of the topic at hand, he could not take it serious and he would have laughed at this. It's just like you're a little kid and you found a voice changer on your phone or something, and you're like, oh, I want to sound cool, sound like my balls dropped or something. Like, stop. Just stop, bro. Like, just don't do that. Also, this whole part that he added in the video about the Sniper Wolf situation was kind of cringe, and it wasn't needed. It's supposed to be a serious topic, but you're doing stuff like this, talking about a serious topic like child abuse and child R word.
Shine a light on a much deeper, darker, demonic topic lurking beneath the surface. Sniper Wolf. Starman Monday! What was that? Yeah. Oh! 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 Oh!
And another thing, when it comes to this dude that he's talking about, the black dude, we're just gonna call him the black dude. We ain't calling him Randy because we don't do jokes like that. But anyway, I'm upset. I was so upset when I found out this man was black. I was like, dang, another one. We already lost EDP. We been lost R. Kelly. I ain't upset about that one though. It's just, dang, it's crazy. Like, brothers, we got to do better. We can't be statistics, man. Do better. But in all seriousness, that's just my opinion on this whole subject. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. I hope you have a good day. And yeah, bye. Also, bro, do you know how depressing it would be if everybody on the internet that has a channel talked about this type of stuff? It'd be depressing.